I'm Julie, Fan Balzer, and today we're going to talk about scanning with your ScanNCut. I've got 5 things that you need to know. So there are 2 different types of scans that you can do, and I want to explain to you the difference between them. So the first kind is direct cut. This is when you're cutting an image as is. So if you stamp an image onto a piece of paper, you're going to cut that stamped image out of that piece of paper. If you stamp it onto shrink plastic, you're going to cut it out of that piece of shrink plastic. Whatever it is, if there's a motif on fabric or paper, you're cutting it out of that material right there. The second kind is scan to cut data. So this is when you want to scan in a die cut, handwriting, an image of any kind, but you want to cut it out of a different material. You want to cut it out of leather, or you want to resize it to a different size, or you want to manipulate it in some way. Now there's a little more to scan to cut data, and I do have a video all about that. So the next thing that you need to know about scanning is that you have your choice of mats. You can use a dedicated scanning mat if you're converting to cut data, or if you're directly cutting out, then you're going to want to use a sticky mat. The third thing you need to know is that you can scan in black and white or in color. Now you can scan color things in black and white if you want. Basically, the difference is as follows. If you're in black and white mode, it's only going to tell the difference of grayscale, meaning it would have to be a more intense color and a less intense color. But if you have colors that have the same intensity and you want the scanner to see the difference between them, that's when you use the color scanning. A lot of people wonder how big their ScanNCuts can scan, and the answer is all ScanNCuts will scan 12 by 12. However, some machines will scan 12 by 24. Now listen, all ScanNCuts will cut 12 by 24, but only certain models will scan 12 by 24. If you're curious whether or not your machine will scan 12 by 24, go ahead and visit the ScanNCut website at ScanNCut.com. You know, sometimes I think the built-in scanner in the ScanNCut is magic. It seems to turn my drawings and scribbles into these magical cut files. But the thing that I have to remember is that while the ScanNCut is an amazingly powerful tool, it's not magic, and I need to help it. And so in order for me to work together with the ScanNCut, what I need to do is I need to tell the scanner, I don't want this part, I do want this part, maybe darken a line, help it out a little bit so that we can work together. Thanks so much for watching. For more tips, tricks, and tutorials, be sure to visit my blog at balzerdesigns.typepad.com, subscribe to my YouTube channel, and for more information on the ScanNCut, check out ScanNCut.com.